Hi guys, welcome to today's video and thank you for being here today. It's Wednesday and every Wednesday I post a new video on YouTube here. If you're new, I also have an Instagram and I post videos on Instagram every Mondays. So if you want to check that out, then my account on Instagram is kinda cozy. So today I wanted to talk to you about phrasal verbs and what's a phrasal verb. Something quite difficult, I'm not going to lie. So a phrasal verb is a verb plus a preposition. And usually, not always, but 90% of the time, the verb alone means something. And then when you add the preposition, the meaning is different. So that's why it's complicated, because you might think, oh, I know this verb and I know the definition. So with the preposition, it's the same, but no, not usually. For example, to look, I'm looking at you, but to look after means something different. It means that you are taking care of someone or something. Quite difficult to understand, and it's usually something you learn at a more advanced level. But for me, I don't understand why we should wait a more advanced level, like maybe C or B2, because if you watch movies, if you listen to songs, you always have phrasal verbs in them. So I think it's good to start implementing some of them and start learning some of them at an early stage. So if you are a beginner, maybe this video is not for you. But if you are in the intermediate level, then it's perfect. Like, keep on watching. I have 10 phrasal verbs for you and plus like 2 they're like bonuses. It's about relationships and love relationships. Let's get to it. So the first one I want to talk to you about is to hit on. So to hit on someone means that you are starting to flirt with someone, okay? And an example is, I was sitting at the bar when he started to hit on me. A synonym is to flirt with. Number 2 is to ask someone or somebody out. So to ask somebody out or someone out is when you want to invite someone to a romantic date. So for example, to the restaurant, to the cinema, these kind of things. An example is, he's too shy to ask her out, but I'm sure he will eventually. So to ask somebody out. Number 3, to get on with. To get on with. So to get on with is just when you have good terms, a good relationship with someone. It could be romantic or it could be non-romantic. For example, with friends or family members, things like that. You could say, at first we didn't really get on, but after some times it was perfect. And to get on with someone has a synonym. You could say to get along with. So that's like your first bonus. So to get on with or to get along with. 2 options, exactly the same meaning. And again, to get along with, it could be romantic relationships or normal relationships. The problem when you wear lipstick. Number 4, I think it's number 4, right? Number 4 is to go out with someone. If you go out with someone, that means that you are in a romantic relationship with them. Okay, so it could be weeks, months, but you are in a relationship. For example, they've been going out for 2 months now. Number 5. Number 5 is to fall for. To fall for. Nothing to do with to fall, okay, like to fall down. No, to fall for means you are falling in love with someone. So you start to have romantic feelings for someone. And an example is, she fell for him the second she saw him. Next one is to move in. So, you are in a relationship, everything goes right, and you want to take the next step. And usually the next step is to move in with someone. So basically you have 2 separate homes, and you decide that just one together is enough. To move in means that you stop living separately and you start living together in the same house, in the same home. For example, I moved in with my husband 4 years ago. Number seven. Number seven is to put up with. What is that? To put up with is a great phrasal verb that you're going to hear in a lot of series movies. Okay, all of them are basically amazing for series movies that you can watch. Because in every movies you have relationships all the time. Like even in criminal series or thrillers, there's always a part of relationships. And you will find them 90% of the time. So going back to put up with. To put up with means to tolerate. So it's not really a positive phrasal verb. For example, I don't know how you can put up with his bad temper. Not great. Next one is to make up. So, you know, sometimes in relationships you have arguments, fights, because you disagree on something. And after the arguments, usually, if everything goes okay, then you make up with the person. It means that you find a common ground and you agree to disagree, for example, and everything is just back to normal, it's better than you made up. For example, we had a big argument about his parents, but then we made it up. Oui, bonjour.
Oui, bonjour. Oui, bonjour, c'est la société propriétaire. Bon, vous voulez rentrer dans l'immeuble, s'il vous plaît?
Ouais, je vous ouvre.
Il y a une croix. La porte est ouverte.
C'est bon, vous pouvez rentrer.
Vous avez 5 appels.
Ok. Ah, je vous en prie. So number 9 is to settle down. To settle down. And to settle down is, you know, when you're ready to commit and to start maybe flirting around, you know, you're ready to have a serious relationship, you want to settle down. An example is maybe she's not ready to settle down yet. So you can use this as a positive or a negative statement about someone or yourself. Okay guys, the very last phrasal verb that I have for you today is to break up. And to break up literally means to separate, okay? You could also use to split up, so that's like your number 2 bonus. To split up or to break up. So you are in a relationship, it's serious, but you decide to break things up. You want to separate because it's not working or for any reasons. An example is, I don't want to go to dinner tonight because I know she's going to break up with me. So remember, break up or split up. And that's it guys, that's the last phrasal verb that I have for you today. Remember, phrasal verbs are verbs plus prepositions, and you need to remember that you can't change the preposition, okay? It goes with the verb. Try to remember them, try to practice in the comments. I promise I will check your comments, and have a great day. I will see you next Wednesday.